So you guys previously were following what you assume to be a Dragoona riding upon a gray dragon that was chasing another dragon. Following it around it, you guys had pretty much overcame a river scenario where you did some shenanigans and some magicry to get around it, following forth, and we pretty much ended it there. I'm going to need each of you to make me a survival or perception.
Survival or perception? Let's see.
We're fresh out of ums. Please try again tomorrow.
What's my survival? What's my perception? Oh, my survival and perception are the same with this guy. So I'll use survival with Duluk.
With Duluk, not D-Luke.
Duluk, yeah.
Yeah, I misunderstood him the last time. I thought it was D-Luke.
Fuck! That's a 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna try Alaris. I think she's better at perception. Yeah, she's gonna try perception. Fuck. That's a 14 on perception.
So a 10 and a 14. Alright, Daniel, what about you?
Perception of both.
Damn, you have a lot of cards open.
This will be Althea. This will be Brentog. Oh shit. That was a 17.
Yes.
So Brentog got a 28 and Althea got a 20.
Damn. I don't see shit.
So, who rolled what for perception and survival?
What did I say? Fuck.
No, I mean for his character. Since
Oh, he did perception on both of them.
Perception on both of them?
Brentog got a 28 and Althea got a 20.
Through the tree lines, of which you could see a brief bit of movement as your attention is redirected. Through the bushes, you manage to see the head of what is very easily identified as a red wolf poke out.
Oh shit.
At this point, it's just staring at you. And by you, I mean the four of you.
Well, Duluk and Alaris are gonna keep walking unless notified.
Right.
I guess we'll notify you.
Okay.
So pretty much, they'll
Duluk's
let you
gonna
know,
be
like, hey, there's... There'll be a red wolf over there, friend.
So Duluk's just gonna be like, shit. Just don't make any sudden movements. Maybe it'll leave us. And he's just gonna wait for a few minutes and watch it.
So, you guys pretty much stop in your tracks and watch it. It will pretty much just lock eyes with each of you as it pretty much just... All you see is the head poking out of a bush. You don't even see the body. You just see a red wolf head just poking out of a bush that's just staring at you. Until about a minute and a half goes by, it will just very, like, skeptically, cautiously step out from the bushes. Just not as big as a direwolf, but it's pretty sizable. As it will just very slowly start making its way to halfway the path. You pretty much see the full length of its body as it's pretty much just turning its head at you while just keeping eye contact. And just stop, with at least one of its paws still raised. Like it's getting ready to take another step, but it's just waiting. Until eventually it'll dart back to the bush it came from. About 10 seconds come by, and you just see it kind of trot and cross the pathway with just like this little cub hanging out of its mouth as it just walks. The cub is very much not happy that Mama is just carrying it around.
Oh shit, okay. This is a mother.
You can hear the cub kind of just like whining, and you could probably just assume it's like, Mom, put me down, damn it. Why?
D-Look is gonna give the wolf guidance.
The mother will bite your hand off.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shiva is sleepy. Yes.
Okay.
We'll just pretty much just run back, grab its kid, and just pretty much just do the little head bob and the walk as it just crosses by. Going forth, as you continue on your path, there comes a point in the pathway when it goes from just straight dirt road that guides your path to the path being overtaken by fallen leaves. It is getting that time of year, so I'm going to need you to make me a survival check.
Survival? Okay.
Yep, to try and keep up on the track.
Okay. Try to keep up the track, so... Roll for D-Look. God damn it, D-Look. That's a 9. He's supposed to be good at survival.
The translation will do it its own justice.
Alright, Alaris. Damn. That was almost a 17, but no. That's a 12 for Alaris.
12. We don't need to address the other one. And Daniel?
Nat 20 for Althea and 19 for Brenton.
Okay.
Goddamn.
So everyone but D-Luke pretty much manages to keep on track. D-Luke has suddenly become Zoro.
Who?
In One Piece, there's a character named Zoro that has the literal zero recognition for any sense of direction. Like, there comes a point in the anime where, like, everyone will, like, make a right turn to go up a set of stairs. Zoro will turn right early and go down an alleyway.
Oh, shit.
Zoro always gets lost. Always. Always. He can't find his way anywhere.
Well, then again, his logic is keep the sun to your right.
Sounds right.
And that explains why when they got lost in the jungle after Skypiea, he was going in circles.
Alright.
D-Luke pretty much is like grateful they know where they're going because he definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
Until you can sense the sound of what you guys are very familiar with being the sound of a distant echoing dragon bellow.
Oh, shit. Fucking dragon.
Continuing forth.
Who knows Draconic here? Anybody? Can we talk to dragons? I don't think I know.
Althea can.
Okay.
Althea can.
Well, she will definitely recognize that the bellow is more of a form of communication that is used with other dragons. And the sound definitely seemed like it was distant, coming from the direction you guys are heading, which is pretty much what you guys are wanting anyway. Continuing forth.
Yeah, we'll go towards the dragon, because that's where the Dragoona is probably going to be, right?
That's what you assume.
Yeah, we'll go towards the bellow, I guess.
Continuing forth on this path, about an hour passes. You're just traveling, seeing fauna, different flora. Nothing you're not familiar with. comes a point where you definitely see lots of rustling within the tree lines and the bushes, and with the perception checks that you had earlier, Alara and what's the other one's name? Alara and
It's Althea for his.
Althea.
Mine is Alaris.
Yours Alara. I'm thinking of something else. Atheus and whom?
Althea and Brentog.
Althea and Brentog. They will definitely see very clear as day some sort of reptilian body just dart deeper into the woods, and judging by the tail that you at least managed to notice, kind of just tail whip out before just shucking back into the bushes. That thing was whiter than snow.
The lizard?
A reptilian tail, yes.
Reptilian tail.
That will
It's
go
white.
whiter than snow, and it will pretty much just flick and then just retract, and you can see something running off deeper into the woods. Tail probably as long as she is.
Shit. Can I roll something to see if I know what the tail belongs to?
Nature.
Nature? Okay. Let's see. Who's better at nature? Probably Alaris, because she's intelligence. Yeah, I'm going to use Alaris to make a nature check. Fuck. I'm doing horrible right now. That's a 7.
7.
Does anyone else want to try nature?
It happened so quickly that you weren't able to truly identify, but you definitely can immediately spot out that it had scales. So it is something reptilian. And the one that speaks Draconic would have advantage in this. Due to the situation abroad.
Okay. In that case. Alright. Brentog got a 14. Althea got a 13.
Juvenile dragon. White. Older than a wormling, but younger than a young adult. If you had to guess, probably about 25 years old. It's about as big as a drake. Maybe a little smaller.
D-Luke's gonna be like, what was that thing?
It's like a juvenile white dragon. Interesting.
We must be getting close to the Dragoona then. We should go find him.
Promptly, as soon as you say that, you can see about... You've watched Jurassic Park, right? The compies?
What?
The compies.
Who are those?
They're the little green... little shitheads that are like maybe a foot tall.
Oh, those things.
Okay.
About the size of that green dragon just darts across the path, being chased by a red one
Okay,
of the same size.
We're in a forest full of dragons.
Pretty much the size of a bearded dragon, but with wings.
Okay. So, there are dragons around here. I'm gonna look for any humanoid tracks about. Try to follow them. If he was walking. I don't even know if he was walking.
I'm trying to think. Because that would have been a survival check, but due to the situation, it would be more... Make me a roll with intelligence.
Okay, I'll use Alaris. Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Natural 1. So that is a 6.
every track that you can see within at least the immediate 30-foot vicinity are all dragon tracks.
Okay, shit.
Shit.
Well, which way should we go from here?
I go the same way the dragon was going.
Alright, I guess we'll just go towards the dragon.
Alright. Vaguely remembering which way the white dragon went, she will pretty much push aside the bushes to start leading forth. And you can very easily see a bit of a mud trail of these prints. Almost like in a skip hop kind of... Almost like a deer, like, hop worth of tracks going forth. Following forth for about the next 2 minutes. You can see within the distant horizon a clearing. And what little bit you can see in that clearing is very much a shitwad of dragons. Just from the naked eye of the distance you can see probably a dozen of various colors.
Duke's just gonna say, not sure how we should approach this, but we need to do so carefully.
I will agree. Or we will agree. Yeah, we're gonna sneak.
Stealth, all four.
Fuck. I suck at stealth.
Oh, you just flashbang and go in?
No, I'm just gonna
Die!
I don't know, I guess I'll try. I'm at disadvantage.
you said fuck that dice.
Oh boy. Okay, that's not bad. So Alaris will get where's stealth? Oh, I didn't put these in alphabetical. Okay. That's a 13 for Alaris.
Okay.
And for Duluk, that's a 3 for Duluk.
As for you?
31 for Brentog and 18 for Althea.
Just a casual 31, session 2. God. Well, D-Luke is pretty much the loudest of the group. He's probably...
Did you roll with advantage for Brentog?
No, I didn't.
You have the cape of Elven Kind.
If he gets higher than a 31...
Yeah, but
A natural 20, bro.
no.
He could have got a natural 20.
A 31, I think is fine.
That's a 40 for stealth.
Bruh.
Not even the ones with true sight can see me. But for a moment you're all pretty sure D-Luke is doing the opposite of stealthing, but making sure to step on every branch within the next 5 feet.
Dude. Oh man. You're such a clumsy orc.
Me and freaking Althea are just gonna, like, Brentog and Althea are just gonna look at him and be like,
What about Alaris? How does she do with her 13?
She at least pretty much keeps up at a quiet pace. She doesn't make enough noise to draw attention to herself, whether it be allied or foe.
Okay.
You guys pretty much come to a tree stump where you can each begin to observe the clearing. All the dragons that are within this clearing definitely seem familiar with each other. And you can see multiple individuals that are humanoid interacting with them. Some of them riding as if they're training them. Others just straight like how to train your dragon style of just playing around with them. Some are interacting with each other. Most of them are wearing very similar style armor within various colors. One, however, does stand out from the rest of the crowd. Shorter by like literally half their size. A couple flowers in her hair, ginger, braided back, and wearing kind of something that you would expect a druid to be wearing in terms of like just nature-y themed clothing.
Okay.
Very good description, I'm aware.
No, I'm just laughing at one of my skills that I forgot I had.
Just a fuck around and find out because you're going down that path.
Alright, let's see. Well, are there any dragons about that are like just chilling alone? Like by themselves?
If they are, they're sleeping.
They're sleeping? Okay. I guess Duke's gonna approach the half pint person.
The half pint person?
And just he's going to say something like greetings. I don't know what to call her. Shit.
Short! Sup, shorty?
He's just gonna be like, greetings, I don't know what to call her, what the fuck? I don't know what to call these people. Just, I guess, yeah, greetings, I am Duluc, mighty healer, I mean you no harm, what is, going on in this area, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, Gislo. You didn't tell me we were bringing guests today.
Last I knew we weren't, but, adventure.
Althea and Brentalk are just gonna look up in the back, like, just from the stomper, just be like,
It's like the fucking, like, the needle scratch sound effect.
we're just gonna be like, oh shit.
I thought you guys were still stealthing.
We are. We're watching.
From a distance.
Oh.
But,
Gislo, are these friends of yours?
you mean to tell me I have friends in the first place?
Well, what do you call Yashimars then?
I mean, a war companion.
Can we hear all this from where
Yes.
we are? We're trying not to laugh.
We're trying so hard not to laugh. Well, he's done more than just help you within the war, darling. He's given you Uslo.
Uslo is useless.
Now, just because he's young doesn't mean much. There's a reason you're missing your eyebrows.
He's missing his eyebrows?
Althea's
As you look, you do notice that his eyebrows are scorched.
Oh shit.
Althea's just gonna be like,
What can I say?
No, you've probably already figured out his name by now. My apologies, darling. I am Sable. I am the groundskeeper for the sanctuary.
Oh. Well, what type of sanctuary is this?
She's going to just turn around to all the dragons.
Oh. Okay, well, what do you're training these dragons, I presume?
More of their safe haven away from the war.
Okay. What war is going on right now?
She's kind of just going to stop in her tracks and kind of just look up to Gizlo's.
I'm definitely beyond more convinced they're foreign. Long story short, I guess I should put it this way. If you're familiar with the Cult of the Dragon,
The Cult of the Dragon. I've heard of them before. I know they're trouble.
Yes, they're the reason the dragons have gone into hiding, and this is one of their safe havens. Cult of the Dragon is trying to... Well, they're trying to bring them back into power. Them being the dragons. At one point in time, they were perceived as gods. Like they were living entities of what the offspring of the real gods might have looked like at some points, and this is what they look like now. After a certain point of time, things went downhill, no one believed in them no more, and just saw them as monstrous beasts taking up land. And then the Cult of the Dragon wanted to bring them back to their own original power, but instead of being godlike, it's now more dictatorship.
Hmm.
The dragons don't want that unless they are wanting that.
Okay,
Most
so
of-
there's somewhat of a divide between the dragons, like some that do want it and some that don't.
Some that see the glory in the old ways, and some that are keen to the new ways, and then some that just simply want to live.
Okay.
Out the Amber and Todd are just listening from behind, so I'm like, makes sense.
What in the Naruto
So-
fuck is going on over there?
What is the progress that the cult has made?
Well, they have swayed Carthraxis, and they have swayed Varthruxo, which are two very well-renowned and very old dragons, one green, one blue. And they very much are wishing to see that they get their power sought.
Carthraxis and what?
Varthruxo.
And you stand against these cultists.
I can't stand them. I'd kill them myself if I could, but unfortunately, I'm too precious.
Is there any way we can help you fight these cultists?
Join the resistance.
Where can we do that?
Absolutely not. No. Oh, what's so wrong about that? They've got potential.
At this point, out the Amber Talk is gonna be like, we're in!
Oh, look, there's more.
Alaris is just gonna be like, shit.
Meanwhile, she's trying to stealth and she's just crouching in midair.
We're just gonna look at. We're kind of just gonna like.
She's just eating a chocolate bar, like, oh, shit.
Like, we're just gonna be like, well, we said we're in. We didn't say nothing about you.
Yeah, but she was right next to you guys, so you shouting like that just brought attention to her too.
Well, you can hide. You can hide if you want to, but we gonna go.
It's like the moment where the little kid tries to poke his head out. I want into. No, not you.
But I guess Luke's gonna say to what's his name, the guy with
Glixo.
Glixo?
Glixo.
Glixo. He's gonna say to Glixo like, oh come on Glixo, we're a group of powerful adventurers. Surely we can aid you in your quest against this cult. And he's trying to like persuade him.
All right, jump 30 feet straight in the air.
Yeah, we're just gonna look at you and be like, this should be good.
Luke is gonna try to jump as high as he can.
Athletics.
Alright, let's see. Fuck! Natural 1! That's a 10.
Both of us.
Reroll that.
Up there, we're talking. Just gonna be like.
Alright, let me try one of my metal dice. This big die is not doing.
that. I
This is not doing good.
A bunch of nat ones back to back.
Okay, that's not much better. That's a 4, so 13.
Okay. 13's better than a fucking 1. So, you pretty much squat all the way down and just pretty much power thrust your legs, jumping as high as you can go. You make it to at least half of his request.
Okay.
And he'll get,
I'm just gonna be like, how's that for ya? Yeah.
Out the Amber Talk is just gonna be like.
Your form could use some work, but definitely it seems that maybe.
I mean, I got this lance, and he's just gonna like hold up his lance.
He's going to just take the end of it and just start swinging it around, like testing it out and whatnot. And the way he's doing it, he's pretty much making this thing seem like he's waving around a twig. So this thing to him is like very light, it's very nimble. He's pretty much doing like old school like pocket knife butterfly tricks with this thing. As he's waving it around. He'll stamp it into the ground and pretty much kind of like just perch himself onto it, balancing on it, and he'll pretty much just start hopping up and down on it.
And
the
Duluk
Talk are just beyond impressed right now.
Duluk is gonna be like, let me see. Yeah, Duluk's gonna be like, you want to see something cool? Full moon strike. and the lance just lights up in electricity. No, not the handle. just the lance part.
Just give it a
You're just gonna look down the electricity and he's just gonna nod softly and
And then he'll say it again and turn off.
he'll take a deep breath. Where'd you acquire this?
It's just one of the many special items I've acquired through my travels across. Is it Tethia? Are we? Yeah, across the Tethia.
I don't mean to sound harsh, but you've acquired a fallen weapon.
What's that?
A Dragoona that was nicknamed Letho. That's what we called him. He went MIA about 12 years ago, according to his records. He went to seek out a dragon and tried to sway him to join the sanctuary, never to return. The weapon seems very familiar with its style and its very lightweight nature and electric abilities. I could be completely wrong and it's simply a replica that someone has used an inspiration of. It's a little too coincidental.
Shit.
It is yours after all, since
I mean,
I am all for finders keepers.
if you want it back, I'll gladly trade you for something else if it's important to you.
Not me, it doesn't belong to me.
Okay.
After all, when a Dragoona makes his signature weapon, it's theirs. But if it's fallen, typically the one that they fell to has rights to the weapon. If you had found it, say just lying around within a crypt,
Basically.
I'd rather have it in your hands than not.
It might have been the location that he fell, unfortunately.
Only one way to find out, which is going to be not happening anytime soon. Now, you seriously just want to just up and join the Dragoona?
At least the resistance.
The resistance, yeah? Are the Dragoona part of the resistance?
Or the head council?
Then yes, we would like to join you.
Why? You're adventurers. There's plenty out there to see, things to do. Why entitle yourself to a war that's been going on for several hundred years?
It's going to involve us at some
I
point.
mean, yeah, it seems like if we do nothing, then these consequences could be dire.
Well, the war's been going on for several hundreds of years. Almost no progress have been made. It's been just a game of tug of war.
Well,
No pun intended.
I feel that we are strong enough to make a difference now. We've sort of been training for this.
Persuasion.
Shit. Alright, come on, die. Don't fuck me over. Ah, fuck.
Preferably in the tray.
Okay, not bad. That's, let's see. Whip out a calculator real quick.
A calculator.
I don't feel like doing math right now.
I'm too old for this shit. Where's the calculator? I'm not Asian.
24.
24. Being you've had your hands on a fallen Dragoona weapon, clearly you at least know what you're talking about. Perhaps it's possible. There's going to be lots of training involved. If you would actually wish to become either a Dragoona itself or stay on par. Dragoona are very capable individuals, and we're almost dragons ourselves, in terms of most of us can either fly or do the equivalent of we're welded first in midair, or we can get up there very quickly. You can get about halfway of what we can.
got strong legs, lots of squats. You know.
No, that explains your ass too, all nice and tender.
Out the Amber dog, you're just gonna.
Dulux is just gonna blush a little bit.
We're just gonna be like,
He's gonna be like, oh, what? Thank you, man.
Just gonna be like, oh look, he can turn red.
All it takes is a fireball to fix that too.
Althea's just gonna tell Brent, I'll be like, shh.
Let's watch the show.
Yes, basically.
Well, I feel as if we need to let the upper council take a first vote first, and then give a final verdict. In the meanwhile, I suppose, I don't know how the hell you did it, but you managed to find the sanctuary, so
Oh, we were kidnapped by a hag nearby.
Yeah.
And then we saw a Dragoona ride this way. On a grey dragon.
on a gray dragon.
Yeah. Can't say we see him, though. Did we see him?
No. And he's just gonna look at you kind of like pale face, like a gray dragon.
Yes, it was chasing another dragon. What was that dragon again?
But yeah, he hears gray dragon and he almost turns pale.
Why are you the few shades lighter than normal?
Duke is gonna try to use insight to see why he's reacting this way.
Go for it.
Wait, let's see. Fuck! Damn it! Why does my dice hate me tonight? That is a 7.
You can tell just by looking at him. He has been introduced to a new emotion, fear.
Shit! What are you so afraid of?
Gray dragons don't exist, technically.
Huh? Say what? Name the
Fuck!
Bryn talking up here is gonna be like, we were in scene things, right?
No, you definitely saw a gray dragon. I've never personally ever seen or heard or have any documentation of a gray dragon.
We probably saw
Unless someone just painted it. Which is very unlikely, being that dragons themselves are very proud of their scales. They'll even collect those that have been shed and use it for other means. Sometimes they'll even offer it to us for our armor.
Well, does it make good armor?
It holds.
It was a smoky gray dragon, if I recall. And it looks like it was chasing after saves the explosion from the notice a dragon flying up in the distance. Oh, we didn't say what color dragon it was. All we know is that it was chasing after another dragon.
Can Alaris make a history check to try and remember what dragon the smoke
first
one was chasing?
Go for it.
Alright. Come on, die. Don't fuck me. Haha! Natural 20! That is a 32.
Hollow.
Hollow?
Mm.
Alaris is just gonna chime in. It was chasing a hollow dragon.
The gray chasing a hollow. Either an unfound species chasing a rare species, or something different. Now, was it chasing or following?
Hard to tell. All we know is that the hollow dragon was going very fast, and the dragon rider was going faster.
There was a rider.
Yes.
Wait, who riding which one?
The gray.
The gray? Oh, right.
From the little bit of a glimpse we could catch, because he was going very fast.
Can Alaris use insight to tell if it was chasing or following?
Judging by the gray dragon being going faster because it's being rode and guided, you could assume faster.
No, I was saying chasing or following the hollow dragon.
Yeah, you can make me an insight check on that.
Okay.
Who's 16 so no one likes you.
Fuck. That is a 4. 14.
Being that it was trying to keep up with it, it's hard to say if it was going after it or just straight following it, but it was trying to at least keep up with it.
Okay. I guess Alaris is just gonna say that to the Dragoona guy. I can't remember his name for some reason. Fuck. Gizlo, yeah. Alaris is gonna say that it was hard to tell if it was chasing or following, but it was definitely trying to keep up to speed with it.
Either way, this grey dragon does provide a problem.
Why?
There's no documentation of one even existing. No history, no documentation. I've never even heard of its existence until today.
Do you know of any possible, like, renegade Dragoona that have possibly joined the cultist?
Dragoona make a very well in-depth pact. If one has, they're easily killed on sight.
Okay.
It's almost the equivalent
chances
to a
of that are
paladin.
low.
It's almost the equivalent of a paladin breaking their oath.
Okay. I need to remember my tenants. Fuck.
To which case, I will need to address the council of this as well as requesting your submittance. Now, well, I've got some matters to attend to. I will assume Sable will address you and take over from here to see your comforts. Kind of just nod as he will jump literally almost Naruto style, like 60 feet in the air and just gracefully land on a teal colored dragon, like very pale blue, and then fly off.
We're just gonna be like, that was
Do a flip!
Wait, that was cool.
Alright. So Duluc is just gonna turn to Sable and be like, well, Sable, what would you have us do as new initiates of the Resistance?
No, unfortunately, according to Glacier, you're not in it, so right now. She's gonna do like an index finger tap thing. Apparently, you're not in the initiative as of right now, but I'll see you're at least comfortable in the least.
How can we prove ourselves then?
It's not me or to him you've got to prove, it's to the upper council.
Where are they located?
Probably within their temples.
Where's the closest temple?
About a day's walk from here, about a 20-minute dragon ride.
Shit, do I have a map?
You should,
Okay.
at this point.
Can she mark it on my map? Be like, can you mark it for me?
She's gonna
Can you mark me where all the temples are?
She'll kind of like glance at you with hesitation, curious to how just a random dude wants to know all of the higher council temples.
Look, even Althea and freaking
Listen,
Brent talk are gonna look at you like,
what did you say that domain was gonna be changed out for?
Oh fuck! From domain to
It wasn't sect.
temple.
Temple, yeah. Okay, so he's gonna be like,
I wanted to do church, but that seemed too religious,
yeah.
so I did temple.
He's gonna be like, look, listen, man. I'm a mercy paladin, life temple cleric. You have nothing to fear from me. I'm a good guy.
She's going to at least mark like about where you guys are right now, and about an inch and a half worth of like paper space. She'll make like a small circle to where he is headed off to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where
Glixo.
Glixo is going?
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
He's just gonna be like, "Thank you, ma'am. That'll be a good starting point for us. I appreciate your assistance."
Now, if you need bedding or food or drink or whatnot, I'm assuming one of the, this I hope, one of the other Dragoona. Yes.
No, we're both like yes.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand like, I have a question.
Wait, what time of the day is it right now?
It's like late afternoon, starting to become early evening.
Okay.
It's not sundown, but it's getting to where you can see the sun is getting close to sunset.
Sleep sounds nice.
Just
Well, I guess food doesn't sound bad.
As I said, I'm assuming one of the Dragoona would be more than helpful.
Okay.
where this motherfucker at?
Yeah, where are the Dragoona?
You see plenty of them around, like some are either riding or just interacting with other Dragoona.
Do we see like a barbecue pit or something?
To put it simply, you could say that you've played the Monster Hunter games, right? So you know like the massive like cooking spits that they've got in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like almost to what you see in the Baldur's Gate goblin camps.
Well, Luke's gonna walk up to one of the, he's gonna walk up to the smallest Dragoona he can find and just be like,
Which is probably about 5'11", 5'10".
shit, okay. He's gonna be like, listen here, we need food in our bellies. You won't want to see me when I'm hungry. Trying to intimidate.
Althea and Bird Talk are just gonna be like, please have mercy.
By the power of the gods, bless these man's words.
You don't want to see a hungry orc.
Go for it, roll it.
Intimidate? Okay. Let's see what I can do. Fuck. Okay, not bad. That is a 26.
That's not bad. That's just a 26. Good God. The Dragoona, like, clearly masked. It's got the helmet over and whatnot. It's just gonna look down over at you. It's how tall is your character?
Let's see. He's a small orc compared to your orcs.
That's what I was asking.
Uh,
Because he's like a dwarven orc, right?
no, he's just an orc.
Or an orc with dwarvism is what I mean.
I guess, because I didn't know what size your orcs were when I built him.
Between 7 to 8 feet.
Oh, yeah, okay, then I changed him to match that. He's 7'6".
Okay, so she's gonna. She's fucking Christ. The Dragoona is going to just look up at you, and it's just. There's no way to see their face, but you can tell it's just one of those. Why is there an orc here?
And he's like 310 pounds, just.
Of just beef.
just beef.
It's currently got in hand, like, it almost looks like one of those, like, fire poker sticks, but on the end of it is, like, a massive hunk of just, like anime style, like, with the meat chunk and just on the bone. Like,
None of the meat.
What?
None of the meat.
Yes. And it's just one of those, but just on a fire poker stick, and it's just gonna very cautiously just hold it out, offering.
Dude's just gonna be like, oh, thank you, man. And it's just gonna grab it and start stuffing his face.
It's just gonna really, like, just.
And just
Awkward,
like, give him a little pat on the shoulder, but like he doesn't realize his own strength, so it's kind of like hard a little
So
bit.
instead of pat, it's just whack.
Yeah, just whack.
It's just very awkwardly just going to take one very massive sidestep and just pretty much just throw itself against another Dragoona that's probably about a foot taller than it.
Bruntalk and Althea are just gonna pinch their nasal bridge and be like, dear God, why? How did we end up in this party again?
The Dragoona that pretty much just handed you is just gonna take their helmet off. Female, elf, blonde hair, and it's just gonna look at the one that it kind of just went over to. He's like, "Since when did we hire orcs?" Didn't know we had orcs. You new around here?
Yeah, we just got here. We're trying to join the resistance to help you guys out.
I've been talking out there just like,
What brings you to the war?
boredom.
Well, we've been training to gain power to be strong enough to basically fight against the cult of dragons, and we feel like we're at a pretty good point now.
Oh shit. The blizzard is just going ham at the moths on the window.
But we feel like we're strong enough to make a difference now.
Any help we can get our hands on is pretty much any help we can get. We've lost a lot of numbers in the last couple fights, but then again, the cults of the dragons learned how to fight dirty.
Theo's gonna be like, well, you're in luck, because I love blowing shit up and he loves sniping shit out of people. And Brental's just gonna be like,
Lars is just gonna be like, I say, do you have any meat that hasn't been cooked yet that I can possibly grab off of you?
yeah, we're all just gonna look at you confused now.
Raw. You're one of those weirdos?
Well, I'm not gonna eat it raw if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming for a moment there.
I just want to cook it myself.
Okay, at this point, we're just gonna be like,
most of the meat within the pit here. And he gestures to the massive barbecue pit that pretty much has every good bit of maybe a dozen different just meat stacks just on one big kebab that's just very slowly, rotisserie style, just turning. You watch the juices pretty much just drip onto another layer of meat that is more just sitting there, just smoking. You can very easily tell that these are either ribs of some kind or a very large yet thin chunk of meat that would be in the same shape of what a rib would be, but more thicker. Kind of like how a brisket would look, but almost twice as long and about an inch thicker.
Lars is just gonna turn to the Dragoona and be like, may I partake?
Go for it. I mean, it's pretty much just up for grabs. We've got a bunch of hunters that just goes out, gets, provides.
Thank you.
Unless you're that asshole over there. And he's just gonna point to a random just Dragoona that's just sitting crisscross and is just playing with a flower while it's just sitting. And it's just gonna look up and hear attention draw to it. It's just gonna like very childishly wave.
The fuck?
you know, Theo's gonna be like,
Lars is just gonna grab like
There's a reason the Ruby Dragon picked that one.
which dragon?
The Ruby.
The ruby. Oh.
the reason being.
They're special. Much like the Ruby Dragon.
Explain. Like, what's so special about the Ruby Dragon again?
The Ruby Dragon, they're hard to get come across.
Oh.
Finding someone at their level of stupidity is hard to come across.
Gotcha.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Lars is
like,
just
the only reason they're in this damn fleet, if they get their hands on you, start counting.
Oh, damn.
Because that's about how many seconds you've had left to live once they've got your hands on you.
Oh, so they're dumb but deadly.
shit.
They know every pressure point in the body that a single pin needle, if struck in one of those, will pretty much just paralyze you. They might as well just be a ninja.
Well, remember not
So-
to fuck with them.
Yeah, people might underestimate Ruby Dragons.
And
No, not the Ruby Dragon, just that asshole.
The Dragoona he's talking about.
Oh, shit.
Lars is just gonna grab like half-cooked rack of ribs, charge up a firebolt, and start cooking it
Nice.
like in her hands. Just
Althea's just gonna be like, need some help, perhaps a fireball.
not that level of help. Shit.
That gives a whole new meaning to explosive flavor.
You just been like,
I'm not trying to burn it, Althea. It needs to be cooked just right.
Party pooper. Just blows it up.
And she'll just start eating it, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna need a con save from you
Oh shit.
and the orc.
Oh shit. Okay. This meat is poisoned.
No.
So
Well, like this meat
vitality
is probably
save.
soaked in alcohol.
That's cocked. Okay, 19 for Duluk. So that's a 21 for Duluk.
So the
Oh
meat-
wait, con save? Hold on.
Mhm.
I gotta look at my saves. Well, vitality save. Okay, so that is a... Shit, what the fuck? I need a calculator. That's a 28 from Duluk.
Vitality save of 28.
And Alaris, let me do
He's
the-
perfectly fine. Doesn't get no food poisoning, no nothing.
Let's see for Alaris.
Whoever cooked that definitely knew what they were doing.
Natural 20, so 26 for Alaris.
And same as her, no food poisoning. Her cooking was immaculate. They will both gain the benefits of well fed.
Nice.
You remember that one at least, right?
Oh, the well-fed bonus?
Yes.
Not really.
You gain a +1 to perception, investigation, survival, and ranged attacks for 8 hours.
Okay.
While this is going on, me and Althea are just gonna roll up and smoke one.
I'm gonna need a vitality save from both of you.
How did I do for my save?
It's a sweetie baby. She be taking naps. Nap time.
I gotta find
Snoozer.
Damn. Sure.
You like to be high as a kite, motherfucker.
Probably, yeah.
That's some strong shit.
They got a hold of Andrew's Dragon Slayer weed.
Okay, so Althea's gonna have a 15.
Okay.
Brentog is gonna have a 3 because he got a natural 1.
Damn.
Alright.
Brentog's a lightweight, bro.
One is buzzed. The other is so high they are pretty confident they can eat that entire barbecue pit.
It's like, bruh. Brentog's just gonna be like, yeah. Why do you roll them so thick? I took one hit from this and now I want to eat the entire thing.
You want to eat the entire blunt?
Like, I want to eat all food present at the moment. The munchies are hitting too strong. That's why I
I'm
tell you not to roll them so damn thick.
You rolled it so thick I now have a seafood diet.
Basically, I see food and eat. Brentog at this point is just gonna be like, so can I get one of those? A big one.
What's his bloodline?
He's a dwarf.
Oh yeah. So a big one to him is basically going to be a normal sized one, and he pretty much is just handed like, in his case, just
Just be like, yeah. He's just gonna literally be like, yeah,
Oh shit.
this is what I need. And then Thea's just gonna be like, you gonna be able to finish that? Takes another puff.
takes another puff with like, I might need some of that.
There we go.
So, you are fed. You have been notified that you'll at least be stated before the council to see about an approval or denial of being let into the ranks. It's now becoming about sunsets. You see the dragons are either making their way to their dens or simply just resting outside of certain huts or cottages. Dragoona begin to at least undressing out of armor into something more casual.
follow suit and also change into our regular clothes.
Yeah.
And just recline a little bit around there's a bonfire. You know, we're gonna sit around the cooking spit and just
Alaris
continue smoking.
is gonna get out of her armor, put on some regular clothes, and but Duke is gonna stay in his armor.
Oh, he's one of those paladins. I am most comfortable when I am at resistance to most and if not any physical attack.
Since we're all, just eating, chilling, and smoking and shit, we're just gonna, talk to, like, if there is anyone else around the fire, we're just gonna try and make small talk with them, ask them, what it's like, how's the war been for them, since, this is our first time actually coming into contact with it. And, just chat.
Roll me a d6.
1.
And then a 4.
3.
Wait, okay. So the one you managed to talk up was previously wearing white Dragoona armor, and they present themselves as a lieutenant.
Ooh. Okay. So this one's seen some shit then, if they're an officer.
They've seen very much lots of shit, yes.
Well.
Literal and figurative.
Do I want to know?
You're surrounded by dragons, my friend.
Yeah. I don't even want to know what that's like, but I am quite.
These are the rare cases where you really hope that someone does lose their shit.
Ew.
Wait, what? Oh shit.
Yes, precisely.
Alaris is just going to, I guess, walk up to the Dragoona that was like playing with the flower.
Mm-hmm. Now that it's unarmored, you're pretty confident this is a literal child. This thing,
So,
they are probably about 4 foot,
What?
and they've got black hair that is messy but yet brushed back, that it like doesn't even go past their neck. One color of their eye is yellow, the other one is green.
Okay.
Human.
She's just gonna be like, so, how did you join the Dragoona?
Do you want the long story or the short story?
Whatever you feel is appropriate for now.
I was told it'd be better if I work with them than against them.
So you have the option to work against them.
It was presented.
More like the good guys found him first, dearie.
Okay.
At least that's what it seems like.
What the old hag said.
Excuse me! For your information, young man, I am not that old.
How old is Althea again?
Good question.
He's like, wait a minute, I need to fact check that real quick.
Like, I beg your pardon.
Isn't she an elf?
275.
He's like, I am not so, like, 35. No,
Thank
wait,
you.
wait, what's the age again?
275.
275. She's 55 in human years.
Damn.
Like, for your information, I don't even look that old, thank you. Not that I'm going to tell you my actual age.
But yep, they found me first.
Lovely. So, dearie, where are your parents?
Dead.
Oh.
Oh. Shit.
And it just they have the biggest grin on their face.
Why are you smiling?
Why aren't you? Everyone deserves to be happy.
I take it you didn't have exactly a happy life with your family.
Oh, everything was beautiful.
Huh?
And then it wasn't. And then it was again.
Huh. A part of me wants to know, but a part of me does not. Too bad the part of me that wants to know is too nosy. What's up?
Not the sun last I was able to check.
What happened for that all to take place?
A dragon stole my house.
Wait, what?
A dragon stole my house.
A dragon stole your house?
So they're big like toe things. They grabbed onto it and flew off with it.
With your family still inside? I think it.
I wasn't inside to check because by the time I could have, it was already gone.
Okay. And then what happened after that?
I don't know. I was trying to find a new house, I guess.
So you're trying to tell me that, you were having a decent life with your family, and then one day, out of the blue, a dragon just decides to fly down, steal your house with your family inside of it still, and then just took off.
Not out of the blue. It was blue.
Okay, fine. A blue dragon just decided to just swoop out of nowhere, take your entire house, which I take it must not have been that big, and just,
What a bitch.
fly off with it. That's what you're telling me.
It did drop it after a few hundred feet. And that's the sound it made.
Okay. Oh dear. And
No deer, but there was a couple rabbits.
oh my. And I take it they probably did not survive.
I made sure.
Wait, what? You slayed a dragon by yourself?
No,
No.
more like they put their family out of their misery.
Oh.
I take it that's what you did.
And
And I take it they asked for this.
I was always told to do what Mama said.
So that's why it was a good thing. Fair enough. And she's just gonna pat him on the head, be like, "You're a good boy." A strange one, yes, but a good one. Good boy. Stay with the resistance.
What's your dragon's name?
I don't have one yet.
I thought you had a ruby dragon.
Oh, that one. Mama? Oh.
Wait, what?
I call her Ruby.
Because she's a ruby dragon? Oh. How creative.
Thanks.
At this point, Althea's just gonna be like, "Bentog, give me that."
Just straight shotguns it.
You're like, just like, give it.
I'm too sober to deal with this child.
Like, "Bentog, give me the blunt." You're like, "But give me the blunt now." And she's just gonna kind of start having a fireball crackling, unless you want to be reduced to ashes.
Right?
Okay. Thank you.
And then it is gonna hold out a flora, this right in front of you.
I did find this the other day, though.
What is it?
Nature.
Okay, who's better for nature? I think it's Althea. Nature. I cannot read. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely Althea. Crap. 17.
That is very much a wolf's bane.
What does that do again?
Let me not put my foot in my mouth and make sure I'm actually remembering this correctly.
charge this bitch. Charge this bitch. Charger.
So, it is very much a plant, and
Oh shit! I gotta see about cooking.
obviously.
Plant.
And it is very much a very deadly poison that is not wolf friendly. It can be used as a bait to be devoured by a wolf or of the like, so it does the equivalent damage of, say, a knife, sword, arrowhead, etc. Or to be used as a liquid poison to be made into a toxin that is immediately fatal upon entering the bloodstream.
I'm just going back.
It's pretty much a hunting poison.
Ah, interesting. Do you need that?
Why, are you going to eat it?
Eat it? No. Use it? Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, you are so sweet. Pat's head again. Thank you, dear.
You gain a wolf's vein.
Yay. She's just gonna slide it over to Brentog, be like, Brentog, here. Like, you're probably going to need this. He's gonna be like, alright.
I bet.
Continues marching.
On the wolf's vein.
Yes. No. No!
You got baited.
just sprinkles it over a seasoning.
I love how you got so baited into that. Yeah, no!
Yes. No.
The realization settles in.
Damn you.
Nice bathroom.
We're now going to report just to place. Grab this house with family still inside. So, about that blue dragon that came and took your house. Did it have a rider
Is
on it?
Sage still around? No.
You mean Sable?
Or Sable? I mean, yeah. Sable is Sable around?
She appears to be talking with what appears to be a rather bulky yet older gentleman.
Laris is going to approach them. Does she hear anything as she approaches? Like what they're talking about?
You can hear they're talking, but not in a dialect you can understand.
Damn. I only know Elvish and Dwarvish.
My point exactly.
Fuck. She's gonna be like, Althea, can you make out what they're saying?
What are they speaking?
Pretty much about you guys.
So they're talking. So they're speaking in Draconic.
Yes.
I feel like, do you want me to eavesdrop? So much.
eavesdrop for us.
So much luck, and for the record, this is not, good look on people who are trying to join their resistance. They're talking about us.
What do they say?
Pretty much, she's curious how you all managed to find the sanctuary as the only other actual civilization that's remotely nearby is Edgewood. And that's only if they manage to find the river coast. The older gentleman will respond in her concerns, but being they haven't shown any hostilities and are actually making acquaintances with the other either recruits or, as far as the lieutenant goes, others upper in rank, they seem to be more welcoming than wanting to just burn the place down. But at the same time, most downfalls of armies are an inside job.
They don't trust us fully yet.
No. It doesn't seem so, but that is to be expected. We are new.
Bitch, I'm not a noob.
We are to this.
Go talk to them, Althea.
Okay, Okay, now you're asking too
See
much.
if you can make them more comfortable.
Okay, now you're asking a little too much.
Speak to them in Draconic. They'll like that.
They might be more wary, but whatever. Takes another hit of blunt hands off the burnt top. Be like, finish this. She's just
Vitality save.
damn.
Okay.
I think it's hot.
Oh,
13.
13? Congratulations, your appetite has just increased.
It's like, save me half of that. Like, save me half of the meat if you can, or at least a third. He's gonna be like, no apologies.
Well, as you properly now approach the... Damn, your sizzles are picking up on the mic.
Damn.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Shit.
But as you finally approach what you assume to be either a councilman or a general, as well as Sable, as they notice your approach, they'll kind of just like drop the conversation and then address your presence.
I'm just gonna be like, good evening. Apologies for interrupting, but couldn't help but notice, well, notice as well as understand that we have not fully gained your trust yet. So just wanted to take this time to have you address any concerns you may have.
They're just going to very awkwardly look at each other.
I'm gonna speak to them in Draconic and just be like, I understood what you said.
They're going to even more awkwardly just look at each other, just
Even
like...
more awkwardly, just, oh, fuck.
And she's just gonna be like,
Yeah, we know everything you just said, bitch.
Why'd you call my mother a whore?
just gonna be like,
Well, then you should probably understand our own concerns, then.
I do. But I also wanted to see if there was anything else that you would like to discuss. We are open books, I have no problem with
What's on chapter 3, page 412?
it. Okay, let's try something I actually know.
You said you're an open book.
Okay, of my life, let's see. Chapter 3, page 112. Let's see, I think
No,
I
412.
Fine, 400.
Wait, who's 412?
I think that was about the time when I turned
Wait, who's
175. And I think that was the time when I first learned Fireball and accidentally blew up a wild boar. Could not salvage the meat from that.
Let's say that probably sounds a wee bit odd.
It definitely was.
Sounds like a fiery experience.
It definitely was. It was wonderful. But my father couldn't, he wasn't exactly too thrilled by it.
Most aren't once they find out their children is one with the arcane arts.
Oh,
Because at that point they don't know which path they're going to go. The good way, the neutral way, or the I need to kill my own child way.
Oh no, me and my family are very much in the neutral way, even though I am very much a pyromaniac. However, the reason why he was upset is because, that was supposed to be our dinner. So we had to stay out just a wee bit longer to find food, and at that point he had to kill it, because if I did, it would have been over.
Over for you or over for the night?
Both.
Well, I do say. When in doubt, fire bolt, not fire ball.
I know, but it's just Firebolt
Lars
is so
is just gonna
small.
be like, oh, wait, they're talking in Draconic, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
Firebolt
sure.
is just so small. As
I
opposed
don't
to
understand any of this.
Like Firebolt is just so small as opposed to Fireball, and I am a size queen. I can't help it.
His eyes are just kind of widen at just being told this information.
And if you're thinking in that way, young man, I don't think you can handle me.
I was more thinking the other way around, but alright.
I'm just gonna laugh.
Well, you might be able to handle that one, and he's gonna point to a young green dragon.
I think I like life.
No thanks, I choose life.
Also, that's a dragon.
Then be careful who you make friends with.
Ew. Okay, so bestiality is a thing. Dearly noted.
Some people have a connection with their dragon, and others have a connection with their dragon.
It would seem so.
Who's fucking a dragon?
Do you really want to know? Like, I'm just gonna, at this point,
At that point, just start asking. Shiva, put your sniffer down.
she's like, I smell something in the air.
I smell bullshit.
Hi, baby. Bless you. Hellos. You smell the food being made, yes? Oh, you're gonna sit down next to me so that you can get away with it and try and act cute?